I wasn't planning on sketching today, but this golden light right now is so beautiful. I feel like I have to take advantage. Let me just rephrase that. I wasn't planning on recording today. Probably sketching, but not recording. Anyway, here we go. I have this pretty funny looking guy over here for inspiration that I think I can use. I'm just gonna bring him over here closer for reference. Check him out. I don't think he has a name yet, but he kind of looks like a turtle shark? Shark turtle maybe? Alright, I'm gonna start with the basic shape here. It's kind of a sphere. I'm gonna keep my lines pretty light to begin with, and then slowly darken as we move on. It has this silly looking, like flattened out face that I want to capture here. Alright, let's get a little closer here for this next step. I'm just going to go around with a little bit of a darker line here to tighten up the shape and make sure all of our lines are connected and smoothen it out a little bit. I'm going to really darken this line here, which is where the head comes out of the shell, and I'm going to start a little bit of the shading down here, which is actually the inside of the shell. I'm just using some simple vertical hatching for this part. The shell is also going to cast a little bit of a shadow here on the neck, so let's make sure we get that in. Something like that. It's going to be much darker down here because unlike the neck, you're not really getting too much light inside of the shell. The next thing I'm going to do is lay out where these fun colored dots are going to go. I want to make it feel like he's going super fast, just like speeding through the water. It might be part turtle, but that shark tail back there, I know he's putting it to work. So to capture the speed, I'm going to use this offset line that will hopefully communicate water being pushed in front of him. And I'm going to also use these speed trails behind him. Something like that, right? Hopefully this communicates speed. We'll see, you be the judge. Now, if you ask me, I'd say that's a pretty fast looking turtle shark turtle. All right, let's move on to color. I think on a normal day, I'd probably pick a green and a blue, but we don't have a blue today, so I'm gonna use a green and pink instead. Let's get this started with the green. Ooh, I forgot this green is kind of dying here, but we'll try to make the most of it. So when a paint marker is dying like this one, it actually presents an interesting situation where the strokes will be naturally very light because there's not a lot of paint in it left. But if you go over an area a few times, you can get some value variation going. So I'm going to use that opportunity to darken the right hand side of our friend's body here. Alright, now that the green is done, let's bring out the pink. I just saw this emerald green paint marker poking out of my pencil case looking like it's really wanting to be a part of this too. So I'm going to bring them in and use it to outline the darker edges here. Big time skip here. My phone ran out of storage and stopped recording, but we still have a little bit left to go, so let's finish this. Now I'm just doing some very light shading here and calling it our final step. And there it is, the turtle shark, the shark turtle.